Hello and welcome back. I am Damien with Project Omnia.
I am Nicole with Project Thank You for Being a Friend, where we travel down the road and back again.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, look, screw you, I love my shirt.
Yeah, I know.
I'm definitely Dorothy, and I am in the process of, I'm running around calling Mom Ma, so that way by the time she's old and even shorter, we'll be just like Dorothy and Sophia. She's going to be an ornery little thing.
Jesus Christ.
She is. You're going to be ornery as hell.
Okay, but anyways, we are here to watch and react to Cowboy Bebop episode 10. Last time we got introduced to Ed.
Yes.
Best character. Well,
very whimsical.
One of the best characters. I mean,
yeah.
To me, this is just like a really good cast. So, like, favorite characters really just depend on who you are. I've already made it clear to you who my favorite is. That's Spock. But, like, even, like, if I were to rank them all, like, the distance between Spike and who I would rank last is, like, meh.
Like, it's pretty rare for me to find shows that do that.
Well, I mean, this is just one of those shows. I mean, I can think of two shows in particular, this being one of them, and the other one you haven't seen, where the main cast, like, I like all of them so much that there's not much of a difference in their rankings. Like, there's not an actual large gap. In this one, I mean, at least based upon the opening, it seems you have the whole cast.
Yes, and I was definitely curious about that last one, so I'm glad that she showed up. And I like the character because she's not only that, it kind of gives like kids who are. It gives a little bit more of an inclusion. You know, kids. It's kids have a character to kind of look at the same time, and it's not like a. It's a really smart. I'm going to go with adolescent. I don't know if she's middle school or high school, but it's still really smart adolescent that's just fun and happy going. And
I'm not even sure if her age is ever explicitly stated. It might have been like in an interview or something, because that's where you would get a lot of that information. But like I've kind of told you about Bebop, it's one of those stories where it does a lot of showing and not telling you.
Yeah,
so there's a lot of information where you just kind of have to speculate on, right? And I'm pretty confident that Ed's age would be one of those things. I actually don't think they tell us the age of anyone explicitly in the series. I mean, we know pretty much everyone. I mean, we know Ed is a child, so we can assume that Ed is under the age of 18.
Yeah, that's kind of where I just can't tell if it's middle school or like early high school. She ain't got no boobs.
I'm gonna say, since it is a girl and she's like completely flat chested. I mean, anime, like even for girls in their early adolescence, I mean, they would still technically make it be known through the art that, hey, they have boobs. So since she doesn't, I mean, I guess you could kind of assume she hasn't hit puberty yet. So, and that would also kind of be indicated in like how she acts. I mean, she still acts very much like a child. By the time you start hitting adolescence, you start to have some more mature thoughts, and while you might still act like a child in some ways, you probably don't in other ways.
You're trying to be an adult.
Yes, exactly. You think you've got it figured out.
And you're failing.
You are. You're failing.
If you are an adolescent watching this right now, I'm sorry, but you probably suck.
And you definitely don't have it figured out.
No.
You know nothing.
Okay, I'm done.
I'm in my third decade of existence. Guess what? I know nothing.
I just stepped over that line myself. And
flying by the seat of my clown pants over here. So
I still feel like I'm playing house.
So
I really do.
But yeah, so I mean, that's what happened last time. Ed's part of the crew now. Ed's awesome. We love Ed, and we are going to hop into episode 10 of Cowboy Bebop.
Hi. Okay.
Shut up.
Yeah, very rude. feel like this was me as a kid.
Right?
But no, I want X for this Strange.
Oh, I love the Strange. Love it. Wow. Wow. Even Ein is confused.
It's payback. That's what you get for being mean to the doggo.
Watch that. Did he make that watchman limit?
It's also a weird watch, only 15 hours. Weird to us.
Hey,
You know,
man, this damn
interplanetary,
All right,
travel.
hold on. How long were
Different
you there?
planets
I
have
didn't hear
different
you
day
come in.
I've
cycles.
been here for a while.
Oh, I see.
What's he spacing out of?
I'm working on it.
Space.
You two are so obnoxious, I swear.
Huh?
Nosy?
Or
Sparse, but other than that, same old dog.
Rude.
And your time scale, you old Rick
well,
Rick
I used to be a
Van
cop.
My friend.
That explains it.
Let me think.
I'd take
What
my
was her
big back.
name? You know. Yeah, Lisa. Well, I'm trying to keep body
Oh,
and
yeah,
soul
there's that
together.
slow
You know how it
jazz.
is.
It's romantic. Like, you're about to relate to this in heartbreak music. Did you say rainbow rat?
Yeah.
And a checkered cat.
Girlfriend still carrying a torch for him.
Rude.
And you're kidding yourself if you think every woman's like you.
Boom.
They're not, you know.
Duty calls 3 o'clock tea.
Boot physics.
Titties. I
They are
love her
such
bathing suit.
hopeless romantics.
I mean, it's black and white.
Mm,
Me?
yes.
You don't need to worry.
Always thought that was a
It'll
weird
be
name.
all right.
Elisa?
No, Rent.
Oh, yeah.
You don't mind?
You're my
Okay.
last customer.
Huh?
I'm closing shop. Don't
That
worry.
camera switch is
I'm here
bugging
with
me.
rent. It's okay.
Yeah.
You mean that guy
You're at
was
the
here?
only one. I'll say that.
Okay.
No, just wandering around with some weirdos.
I mean, does he really seem like the married
And on
chick?
top of that, I'm a bounty hunter.
I've got some information on a new bounty head.
It's gonna be her fucking boyfriend.
Public yet.
She was really she had a reaction to that.
Name's Rint Salonius, thug who operates down at the port of Marvis. Last night he had a run-in with a money guy named Law Rituo, another low-life scam artist.
What's the bounty on this guy?
Looked like a lot. Looked like about 1 million more than the last one.
Yeah, it was. 1.8
Yes.
million long.
Mm-hmm.
But I think, I don't know if they're directly correlated to White Browns.
I'm waiting for that bitch to burn. Get it! Huh?
No, weird looking fish, right? Oh, and a pretty as well. I would hate to fish with those type of fish.
Yeah, what's the point at that point? She's gonna burn. Because she really should be getting up at this point.
Yeah, she should. Got enough color.
When I came back home, the only thing there was that pocket watch. That and a small piece of paper that had just one word written across it. Farewell.
Rude.
Man needs closure.
Why you disappeared like that?
The way you talk about it. You seem to think that time really has stopped here. And I've forgotten about it.
How? Can't give him something?
Yeah.
Like, you never, I'm sorry, you never really get closure.
I mean, you do, as long as there's actual resolution between, you know, you and that person. But in this situation, there never was. She just left and never gave any reasons or anything like that.
Cunt.
Excuse me. I'm looking for a place called La Fin.
Over there.
Yeah. Blocking traffic. And it seems a bunch of people are terrible at directions because he said to ask so many
Right.
different people.
He's after me. I have a bounty on my head.
It's because I borrowed money from a crook like him.
I killed him.
Did you catch what was going on there in a flashback? We were kind of talking.
We've got to run.
Yeah.
Right now.
I pretty much understood what was going on. Well, fuck.
Yep. Black nose. She's not blind, nor is she stupid.
That's gonna bite him in the ass. Can't figure out how, but it is.
This is business.
I have no idea why that came out of my mouth, I'm gonna be honest.
I like how he shoots a gun at a spaceship.
Yeah. How many bullets you got in that thing?
It wouldn't even matter.
Yeah.
In terms of size and force comparison, that gun stands no chance. At most, it's going to put a tiny dent. Yeah.
My ass. I'm good.
There's a bounty on this guy.
Yeah.
Get him.
Inside info from your pal Donnelly.
When I was a cop, this was my beat. I'm the black dog, and when I bite, I don't let go.
I'm sorry, this is really
I have
lame.
no regrets about her, but I'll settle
Hater.
the score on my own.
I'm hating.
I'm trying not to cry because of the music.
All right.
It is
This-
really pretty.
This is one of those soundtracks.
Yeah.
Listen carefully.
Has a lot of song movies for me, so.
It's getting a little perky now. That's gonna be weird to be like driving in that situation.
Yeah, I know. Good job.
I know.
And now open this.
Oh, good. There's a reason we noticed. Gone fishing.
Sorry, but that ain't no. Yeah.
No.
There go your engines.
Oof. Ooh.
Leave us alone, please, Jet.
No.
If I let him go now, someone else will be after him tomorrow, and by then you'll be an accomplice. You still have time, Elisa.
Stop protecting me!
Yeah.
You decided everything. In the end, you were always right.
Yeah.
When I was there with you, I never had to do anything for myself. All I had to do was to hang on to your arm like a child without a care in the world.
Oh, help me, please, please help me. You gotta.
Oh, damn.
So, looks like they get a bounty this
I
time.
think he'll get off with a self-defense plea.
Well, I mean, they got a bounty in the beginning, too.
Yeah.
That was needed.
It was, but he couldn't do it until literally the end of the episode, because that's when he finally got his closure.
Yeah.
So that was our reaction to episode 10 of Cowboy Bebop. I don't know why at the end, because it was after the music stuff. But, I mean, you saw there at the end, ultimately, why, she finally gave her a reason for why she did leave him. And I mean, it's something everyone can pretty much, everyone's felt that way before, right? Because obviously, I mean, the first, especially in today's society, the first 18 years of your life, literally every decision about everything is made for you, right? You have little autonomy to make a lot of decisions.
Yeah.
And it seems like even when she was an adult, with Jet, basically it was just, hey, follow this person I'm with and just do what he does.
Yeah, no.
I mean, in the end, it's still it's still pretty shitty.
Yeah, I sunk into something like that, and it wasn't even to that extreme. It was just I was with somebody for so long that our lives meshed, and I didn't know, where I started and he began, and where everything. It just when he left, I finally felt like I could be me, and it's not that we were trying to hold that back. It's just what happened.
Yeah.
And that wasn't even like one of us was always right. We were just doing what the other person was doing thing.
Right.
So I can't imagine what it would be like.
Right.
To be
But, I
even,
mean,
yeah.
so yeah, that's kind of where you can like connect with her a little bit, even if you don't agree with her ultimate decision on what she did to Jet. Because
Yeah.
whether it was the opposite way or the way that it happened, no matter what, it's just kind of wrong to do that to a person,
It is.
especially not to give them closure. Because even with closure, I mean, like getting past those types of things can be very difficult. But
Yeah.
at the bare minimum, you literally cannot move past it without closure. You have to have closure to move past.
Yeah, sometimes you have to make your own closure, though.
Well,
I mean,
yeah.
I had to do that because I'm not getting the truth. I'm not. I had to figure out closure myself. You can't always get closure from the other person.
Well, no, I mean, you can't, but in general, that's something you should seek.
Yeah.
You should always seek closure, and the easiest way to get it is from the other person.
They're honest.
Well, I mean, again, that just comes down to your ability to judge people, I guess.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, you're not supposed to do, but I always give her shit about this because, generally speaking, I have not allowed myself to be involved with a lot of, like, bad or, like, people that aren't good to associate yourself with, right? But yeah, so, I mean, we covered the end, but, like, in general, what do you think of the episode?
I liked it. I mean, you expect at some point that there's going to be some sort of episode in anything that you're watching about a love loss at some point and some sort of tragic backstory. I mean, it's not super tragic, but it's pretty normal.
Right, yeah, I mean,
but I
it's
also like the
it's
fact
easy
that
to identify with Jet's heartbreak. and
yeah,
shit
I
like
like
that.
the fact that we had a Jet episode. Like this was more about him and his past and what he's been through. I like that.
I mean,
We did not get to see though if I can't think of her name. If what's her face actually got sunburned.
Oh, fact.
I want to know if she got sunburned because she looked like she would have. She was bacon.
Yeah, she was bacon. I just assumed she got sunburned, but like you said, we didn't get to see or know.
I'm a little depressed about that.
And like self-contained stories. So obviously, next episode there's not gonna be anything connecting it to this one.
Boo.
So, other than our crew, it's the only thing that connects all these different episodic episodes together.
Yeah.
But I want you to keep that particular thing in mind.
Okay.
But that is our reaction and review for episode 10 of Cowboy Bebop. And if you like this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more. And we'll see you in the next video. Peace.